Picture this. Your mind is like an old-school jukebox, the kind with glowing buttons and a needle that picks up tunes from thin air. Have you ever flipped through songs, searching for one that hits just right amid the static? What if your life works the same way? What if the thoughts spinning in your head, the feelings in your chest, and even the quiet beliefs you carry are like tracks you play, and they shape everything you see around you? This isn't some wild fantasy. It's a truth science is starting to unravel, one that could flip your whole world upside down. We've all been told life is a solo game, that you're just one person, wrestling with your own struggles in a universe that doesn't care. But what if that's a lie? What if everything, from the clouds above to the beat of your heart, is tied together by threads we can't see, stretching across miles and moments? Researchers have found that tiny bits of matter, smaller than you can imagine, can link up and react to each other in an instant, no matter how far apart they are. It's like they're in sync, sharing a silent beat. Here's the kicker. You're built from those same bits. Your brain, your pulse, your energy. They're all part of this cosmic rhythm. When you dwell on something big, when your emotions flare, it's not just noise in your head. It's like hitting play on your inner jukebox, sending out a signal that ripples into the world. Ever notice how a bad day snowballs into chaos? Or how, when you're buzzing with hope, things just click? That's not luck. It's the tune you're blasting. What's coming next could shift how you live. You're not stuck with a broken playlist. You can tweak the settings, dial into vibes that pull in joy, growth, and calm. Let's dive into how this jukebox works and how you can spin the tracks that rewrite your story. Ready to pick a new song? Think of two friends who just get each other, finishing each other's thoughts, even from opposite sides of the globe. Now picture that on a grand scale, where everything's hooked up in a way we can't see. Science calls it quantum linking, when tiny specks of matter pair up so tight that nudging one makes the other twitch, no matter the miles between them. It's like they're locked in a secret handshake, moving to the same beat. So, how does this touch your life? In every way. If even the smallest pieces of you are tied into this unseen web, then your mind and heart are too. They don't just sit quietly inside you, they hum, like a jukebox pumping out melodies. Studies say your heart sends out an electric buzz that stretches beyond your skin, brushing the space around you. Ever walked into a room and felt a vibe, tense or warm, without a word? That's your jukebox picking up the airwaves. Take Sarah, who always dreamed of a bigger life. She'd picture it constantly, but deep down, she felt like she didn't deserve it. And guess what? The breaks never came. Jobs fizzled. Plans flopped. Why? Her signal was stuck on not enough, not I've got this. The universe doesn't just hear your wishes, it tunes into your vibe. Your thoughts are the songs you spin, and reality dances along. Here's the good part. You're not locked into one playlist. Like Sarah could switch her track, so can you. It's not about pretending everything's perfect. It's about knowing you're plugged into something huge, a flow that ties it all together. Once you grab that, you stop feeling like a lone player and start seeing you've got a say in the music. Step 1, listen to what's playing right now. What's the jukebox in your head spinning? Is it a tune of doubt or one of possibility? Time to slide that needle somewhere new. If your mind's a jukebox, who's picking the songs? You might think it's you, but most of the time, it's a quiet DJ, your subconscious, spinning old records you didn't even choose. Picture Mike, a guy set on building a nest egg. He'd map it out, but then a leaky roof or a flat tire would eat it up. Why? Way back, he picked up a line that cash never sticks around. That stuck, and now his subconscious keeps hitting replay. When we're kids, we soak up everything. Lines like, life's a grind, or you can't win big, sink in deep, turning into background tracks we don't question. Experts say most of what we do, 95% of it, runs on this autopilot. It's like a jukebox jammed on a scratchy old tune, one you didn't pick but can't shake, and it's not just playing in your head, it's broadcasting. If your subconscious hums scarcity, you'll bump into scarcity. If it sings strength, you'll find strength showing up. The twist? You can fire that DJ and take over. It's not just about slapping on a happy face. It's rewriting the playlist from the inside. Take Lisa, who craved real connection. She started picturing it, not just daydreaming, but feeling the warmth of it over her morning tea. Slowly, her subconscious ditched, "Love always flops" for "I'm worth it." Soon enough, she met someone who matched that vibe. How do you pull this off? Start by ear on. Catch the loops in your head about work, relationships, whatever. That's your subconscious spilling its playlist. Then, ease into a calm spot, maybe deep breaths or a quiet moment, and picture what you want. Like it's already yours. Feel it. The thrill of a win, the ease of enough. Keep at it daily, like you're stacking a fresh stack of records. Whispering good things flow to me, or tapping your chest while you say it can lock in the new groove. It's not instant, but bit by bit, the subconscious buys in. And when it does, the universe starts swaying to your beat. You've got the jukebox humming a bold new tune, but then, crackle, the signal cuts out. A bill lands, a friend snaps, or a door slams shut. Feels like the world's messing with you, right? But what if these aren't glitches? What if they're little nudges, testing if your new track's for real, like a DJ checking if you'll stick to the mix? Think of Tom, who decided to vibe high on plenty. He'd imagined thriving, gratitude filling him up. Then, bam, a big project fell through. Old Tom would have crashed, sliding back to, nothing works out. New Tom? He took a breath and thought, this is just a detour, better's on the way. And it was. A sweeter gig popped up soon after. That bump wasn't a stop sign. It was a green light to prove his shift. This happens all the time. Switch your vibe, and the universe tweaks the stage. Sometimes it clears out what doesn't fit. A draining job, a lopsided bond. Other times, it's a poke to see if you'll hold the note. Most folks trip here. Doubt creeps in. They flip back to the old static, and the music fades. But if you stand steady, the universe nods. They're ready. How do you ace these tests? First, see them as proof you're moving, not failing. Want courage and get a curveball? It's your shot to shine anyway. Second, hold the feeling of your new tune, even when it's loud out there. Tom didn't wait for cash to feel rich. He owned it early. Third, move like it's true. Craving ease? Don't freeze up. Step forward bold. The real magic? Trust. Don't clutch at when or how. Just know the song's spinning and it'll land clear. Stay in that groove and watch things line up fast. These bumps aren't here to break you. They're tuning you up. Ride them out with your head high and the world will start matching your rhythm. Now you see that jukebox in your mind differently. It's not just some gadget. It's your ticket to a universe that echoes back what you play. It starts with knowing you're not cut off. You're woven into a bigger beat where every thought and feeling strums a chord. Your subconscious might have been stuck on dusty tracks, but you've got the controls to spin something fresh. And those tests, they're just the universe asking you to dance for real. The final trick is easy but huge. Live like your song's already topping the charts. Don't wait for the big break to feel on top, or the right person to feel whole. Feel it now. Move like it now. The universe doesn't buy half-hearted wishes. It tunes into rock-solid belief. Mix that with a sprinkle of thanks and a big dose of letting go, and watch the magic kick in. Opportunities sneak up, people show up right on cue, and what felt out of reach lands in your lap. It's not about bossing the world around. It's syncing up with a flow that's already rolling. That spark's in you, ready to light up. So why not start now? Pick your track, turn it up, and sway. If this vibe's got you buzzing, hit that like button and subscribe to keep the good stuff coming. Your next chapter's waiting. Let's spin it together.